All right, guys, I'm going to work through a couple of problems from your worksheet. So this is number 1. Just felt like you needed a little bit more examples with this. So f of g of -3. This means take -3, plug it into g. So g is 3x. So we have g of -3 equals 3 times -3. That means replace all the x's with -3s. So that gives me -9. Okay, now that I've done that part, I replace the -9 with g of -3. So I take this and I plug it into f. So f of -9. We'll go up to my f function, that's 2x minus 1. So that means 2 times -9 minus 1, which is -18 minus 1, which gives me -19. All right, look over to problem number 3. Looks a little bit different. It says g of h of 24. Now we can rewrite this in the same thing of g of h of 24. Whichever way makes more sense to you, then that's the way I want you to do it. I want you to go ahead and try this problem on your own and then check the answer on this video. So go ahead and try that. All right, hopefully you've worked this out. So that means take 24, plug it into h. So we have h of 24. So that's 24 squared plus 1. That gives you 576 plus 1. So that gives you 577. Okay, so that's h of 24. Now we take this and plug it in here. So now we have to do g of 577. Okay, so that means take 577, plug it into x in the g function. So that means this is 3 times 577. So 3 times 577 gives you 1,731, and that would be your final solution. So guys, if you take this and work it from the inside out, this makes a lot more sense. Let's look down and do problem number 10 together. Look, on problem number 6, you're just going to have to plug that problem in 3 different times. You're going to plug -6 into h. You're going to plug that solution into f, then you're going to plug that solution into g. So just kind of do it as a stair-step method. Let's talk about number 10 real quick. So we have f of g of x, where g of x equals 2x squared minus 8, and where f equals -3x plus 7. Okay, so I'm going to take the g of x function first. All right, so this means f of 2x squared minus 8. Okay, so this means I'm going to plug 2x squared minus 8 in for x in the f function. So that's -3 times 2x squared minus 8 plus 7. Distribute, so that gives me -6x squared plus 24 plus 7. That gives me -6x squared plus 31. And that would be your solution there. So if you just treat this as substitution, then it's not too difficult. Going back up real quick, let's look at number 7. Number 7 says f of x plus 1, and f of x equals 2x minus 1. Okay, so f of x plus 1, this is not a composition. This just means simply plug x plus 1 into f. So the f function was 2x minus 1, so this makes this 2 times x plus 1 and then minus 1. The original function was 2x minus 1. I replaced the x with x plus 1. All right, distribute 2x plus 2 minus 1. That makes my solution 2x plus 1. And that's my final answer. Okay. So what I want you to do now is go through, work out the problems. The key is in the front of the room, as it always is. If you have additional questions, find me, ask me some questions. I'll be more than happy to go over this with you. But composition of functions is just substitution, work from the inside out. All right.